Hey guys, this is Sheldon at Nifty Garage. Today we have a 370ZN with an aftermarket exhaust, and I'm going to teach you how to remove your exhaust. All right, first things first, we're going to get the car either up on jack stands or on a lift. I'd put the jack stands right behind this arm, or this brace right here, and in this area where this circle's at. All right, so now you've got your car on the lift and the jack stands. I'm going to show you how to remove your exhaust. So this car is on air ride. He drives extremely low, so don't judge the exhaust. The exhaust is definitely smashed and been patched and whatever. I'm teaching you how to get it off today. That's what I'm doing. So first things first, I'm gonna undo these V-band clamps. The OEM exhaust does not have V-band clamps. This is what a V-band clamp is. Basically, it wraps around both pieces of the pipe and then tightens it up that way, instead of using like your traditional nut and bolt, like how the Y-pipe connects. So if you have a stock exhaust, that's what your connection points are going to look like. It's very, very much the same thing if you're taking off a stock exhaust or a aftermarket exhaust. It's just if you have V-band clamps or if you have the traditional nut and bolt style. I'm going to take these two clamps off, and then I'm going to pull the exits off, and then I'm going to come up here. I'm not going to mess with this V-band clamp because you can tell that it looks pretty damaged. So I'm just going to take it off from the Y-pipe right here and just get all this exhaust off of here. All right, so in this application, he has a Motordyne aftermarket exhaust, which uses V-band clamps. These are 13s for the V-band clamp. So we're going to get that undone. And then this one we're going to use a wrench on because of the angle of the V-band clamp. You can't get a socket up there. You just like fast forward me doing this for once it is loose though, you can break the band loose itself and rotate it so you can get a socket on it. Okay. All right, so don't lose the nut. Let's open up the V-band. And I like to just keep things organized. I'll slide the V-band clamp down here on the exhaust, just so everything kind of stays together. All right, so we have both the V-band clamps off. Now we have two hangers to remove. There's two ways to remove the hangers. You can either slide the hangers out from here, or you can see, well, that one's supposed to be bolted there. There's supposed to be a nut there. So we'll take it off that way. We'll remove this nut, and then I have a spare one for when we put it back on. So this one right here, you just remove that nut. And then I have a hanger removal tool. I can throw this in the link down below. This is extremely helpful when you are doing hanger removals. And then you can use WD-40 or a little PB blaster. I like to just spray. I just like to spray like right there, and on the other side, obviously, it helps the hanger arm come out of the hanger itself. Then we'll come over to this side. And the cool thing about it, when you're using the hanger tool, once you squeeze it together, it pushes out the hanger rod, and then it just leaves your tool hanging there. And almost takes out your filmer in the meantime.
Yo, everybody needs that.
Right?
Everybody needs that.
They work so good. Even if you use it twice a year, it's still like, you have no idea how hard that is to normally push out of there with your fingers. You destroy your fingers or start bending stuff. Like it works. There's the right proper tool for everything. All right, so now we got the exit portions off. We're gonna work on the Y-pipe. And like I said, I'm not gonna take this V-band clamp off right here because I don't think it's gonna go back on. I can almost promise you that it's not, because it's missing the whole center section of the clamp itself. Traditionally, these are 14mm nuts that hold the Y-pipe on. I don't know if those are 14s or 15s. And they're 15s. And if you have a stock exhaust, you're not going to have a stud You're not going to have a bolt, I'm saying, coming out. You're going to have a stud that is pressed into the cat itself. But he has Motordyne test pipes as well. So that's why we are running a nut and bolt saw right here. And then I just like to get these loose. We know that this is being held on right here by the center section of the brace for the center of the car. All right, so that may swing down just a little bit, so watch your head in case it goes. And this side, he is missing a bolt, but there would normally be a bolt right here also. All right, so now this is free. I'm gonna slide this back and then get it out from the way of the test pipes and this heat shield. All right, so that is how you remove your Motordyne exhaust off of your 370Z.